104.
All right.
104.
2 hard years. So much work.
I put my soul into this.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 104 and the season 2 finale of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric Seagriff
And J Money.
How's everyone doing today? The baby is 2 years old.
2 years. It
It's
feels like
walking.
we just did the first season finale.
I know.
This year flew by.
The years of our lives.
They are flying by.
Just flying in front of our
Flying.
eyes.
I know.
Our baby is walking. Our baby is talking. Our baby can read.
I'm probably gonna die in Kingston, Jamaica before the season 3 finale. So.
Yeah. Well, everyone get ready.
You know.
What is it, like 5 months from now you leave?
Jude? Yeah.
June? Yeah. Get ready. The last 5 months of Christian, everybody. Make sure you see him, because he's going to get killed by some Jamaican guys
Yep, that's
for
definitely
doing
gonna
some
happen.
wicked, disrespectful shit in Jamaica. I feel it.
Like, yep, perfect.
Do they not like this?
This apparently is butthole stuff.
Oh, like you want to fuck the ass.
Yeah, that's apparently what that means.
Okay, don't do this then.
No.
If you're just listening and not watching, it's the OK hand symbol.
Yeah,
I
true.
can see that. It looks like a
The,
butthole.
yeah, it looks like you're like butthole and like big hand, 3 fingers up for the butthole.
Yeah. 3
Yeah.
fingers. 1, 2, 3. That's penises going in your butt.
I went to the boat show the other day.
Yeah? How was that?
A fucking it's not as good as it used to be.
I've never been, so set the scene.
Well,
What was it? What
I've
did it
never
used to
been
be?
before, but I used to I used to always look and see what was going on and what happened.
Yeah.
And everyone I've talked to said the same thing, that they didn't think it was as good.
No?
Now, since COVID, I feel like the conventions have dialed up their cheapness.
Oh, okay.
Like, you don't get free shit the way you used to. You used to pay to go to a convention. You got a
You
lot
get
of
like,
free
your
shit.
swag bag.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it's just like pamphlets.
Pamphlets and pens.
No pens.
No pens? They cheaped out on the pens.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
Come
pamphlet. It
on.
was just pamphlets.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, where you have nothing for me?
Yeah.
No, pamphlets. One lady gave me a floaty for keys.
What do you mean a floaty?
You know, that's like boating. You put your boat key on a floaty.
Oh. So if you drop it, it doesn't
It
sink.
doesn't sink, yeah.
That's pretty lame. I would expect like keychains of little boats.
That's what I thought.
I thought you would get like beer koozies with
Nope.
pictures of boats on them.
know?
Was there anything there in the way of like shipping boats, or were they all just pleasure boats?
It's all like different forms of pleasure craft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So nothing moving.
There was some utility stuff. There actually, okay, so it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's still interesting and cool. Aluminum boats, they've come a long way.
Yeah?
From fucking tin boats back in the day. Yeah.
It's a big time to be into aluminum boats.
Dude, it's fucking, they're like unsinkable now.
Unsinkable.
Yeah, because it's welded aluminum.
Okay.
And they weld in air pockets all over the thing, so you can't sink it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
just fucking
cool.
can't sink them.
I like
You
that.
can capsize them, but you won't sink it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love the idea of having a little boat. It's wildly impractical for where I live.
Why?
Because where am I going to keep a boat? Where am I going to launch a boat?
Do what I do.
Like, keep it at a buddy's?
No, I keep mine in my house.
It's in your apartment?
What?
Your
No,
boat?
like it's in my underground
Oh,
parking
and
lot.
oh, okay. I can't just keep I have an open air parking garage. I can just keep a boat there.
Why not?
Someone will sail away on it.
That's fair.
How difficult would it be to rig up a mast on an aluminum boat?
Like pretty tough.
Yeah? I feel like it'd be fun though to like sail.
Maybe, yeah, you just buy a little sailboat. They're cheap.
Little sailboats are cheap?
Yeah, you can get little tiny ones. I
Okay.
can't remember the name.
Because I'm pretty
for
sure like once you go up yachting, like the sailing yachts are the expensive ones, are they
them.
not?
Yeah, that's when it gets like very pricey.
Yeah.
And like, you see the fucking douchey, like the super douchey metal flake painted ones with the big like beams that come down either side
Yep.
full of speakers.
Yeah.
You know that asshole on a Muskoka Lake that's
That's
like
just blasting music.
blasting fucking the douche. Like he's like Motley Crue at 8 a.m. and you're like,
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna kill myself.
There's a time and place for the world to hear your music. If you're in your
It's
car,
it's not at a fucking Muskoka Lake.
it's not at a Muskoka Lake. It's not at the beach.
No.
You know what I mean? The people that bring portable speakers
Yeah,
to the
get
beach.
fucked.
That
I want to hear
sucks.
the waves.
I want to hear it calm. I want to hear laughter.
Yeah.
Like people having fun, throwing. "Ah!"
Yeah.
I want to hear that. I don't want to hear Despacito again.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? I've heard this song.
It's brutal.
Just play this in your house. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, you know what? It's so the boat thing. It's weird because it's always like super new money that buys those, and like Italians and Portuguese.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that those boats are made for. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I got you.
Those are the only people buying
The types of men with hairy chests and chains.
them. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, those
Yes.
guys.
And like super new money that are douchey as fuck.
Yeah.
You know.
White wife beater,
Yeah.
colorful gym shorts,
Yeah.
and slide sandals.
Yeah, there was one guy there with his whole family. His wife looked like a fucking plastic surgery bimbo.
Hell yeah.
And his kids were just... They looked like they were fresh out of a fucking reality TV show.
They might have been.
Maybe. And he's up on the boat, like, looking at stuff, and he's like, oh... And doing, like, these fucking poses. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing standing on this god-awful boat?
He wants to see how
And-
cool he would look on the boat.
He turns around and looks, because I'm laughing at him.
Yeah.
And he turns around and looks, and he's got a like big scarf tied up into a big thing in the front, and I fucking could not help myself. I was keeled over laughing, and he was giving me the dirtiest look ever. And I was like, "What a fucking douchebag!"
There's something about wearing a scarf that feels...
Dude, it was hot in there.
Fruity.
I'm like, "Why you got a fucking scarf on?"
It's a fashion statement. It's a really light scarf.
Oh my god!
Like, I understand the utility of a scarf. I love it.
I get it.
But just to, like, flip it over your shoulder, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to
Oh, it
me.
was just brutal. Just brutal.
Speaking of buttholes earlier, I installed a bidet today.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
How was that?
Pain in the ass a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, just the way the screws hold my toilet seat in place.
Yeah.
They were pretty busted. But I figured it out. We're all good.
Are they secure now?
It is secure now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I feel...
Do you want a new toilet seat?
I mean,
Yours is cracked. Yeah.
It is cracked, yeah. I feel like it was like the bare minimum of plumbing. But I feel like a plumber today. Because I plumbed something. And I feel like every time I do something like this, I feel so fucking accomplished as a man.
You know
There's
what?
like
I'm not going to take this away from you.
Thank you. Don't
Yeah.
take this from me. Yeah, there's like certain things that we do that are like hardwired to be like, you are a provider. You fix things. You improve things.
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
You just feel sick about it.
It's like when you change your own oil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, fucking, I'm the manliest guy there is. I got shit on my
oil
hands.
change.
Yeah, oil change, you get dirty too,
Yeah.
right? You like get the rag.
Yeah. Well, I
wipe it off on?
usually get dirty because I don't jack the car up, and then I'm really close when the oil comes out.
Just to save yourself 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got your like one pair of jeans that are all fucked up that you do your work in.
Oh yeah.
know
Well,
what I
I have
mean?
like 15 of those.
Yeah,
jeans.
I have one pair of jeans like that. They're filthy, and like people, like your girl will look at them and be like, "Ew, why do you still
like,
have those?
"Those
Because
are my
these
man
are my man pants.
Those are the man pants.
It's
leave 'em
got
alone.
it's got a denim hook on it for a hammer.
Yeah.
These are my man pants. These are my getting shit done pants. I feel manlier when I put them on. I want to just cut grass and barbecue.
That's awesome.
These are my man pants.
That is fucking... Yeah, I do love it.
Yeah.
I was getting that vibe from the boat people.
What do you mean, that those are men's men?
Like, a lot of those guys are in there, they're like, I'm at the boat show doing manly shit.
Yeah, but then
It's
that
like-
boat isn't that manly.
Some boats are manly.
Some boats are.
Okay, let me tell you.
Boats for war.
Back to the aluminum ones.
Yeah.
There was one really cool aluminum one I saw where the front, it's like a squared off front
Yep.
with like a, I don't know, like a fucking angle like this that comes up. And the front opens down and you can load a quad into it.
It's like you're storming the beaches of Normandy.
Literally.
That's a man boat.
That's a fucking man's boat.
If you can load transportation on other transportation,
Yeah,
oh my god,
shit.
that's the manliest shit
Dude,
in the
they
world.
only wanted like 18 grand for it. I was like, I kind of want this boat.
You could be like an invasion force with that. Like pull up on the boat, drop the ramp, guy on the RV drives out.
Dude,
That's the dream.
I know.
Oh,
It literally, I was sitting there looking at it and I'm like, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do.
what? Buy a boat or invade things?
Invade things.
Yeah, we're built to invade. Well,
Yeah. Because we're
maybe
white,
not
you
us.
mean? White Anglo-Saxons.
White Anglo-Saxons, a little soft.
Yeah.
You know, we're made to invade things.
Yeah, I'm pretty
we're made to raid the British Isles
Yeah.
from Scandinavia. That's what we're made to do.
You know what I was learning about today, actually?
What's that?
So, in Scandinavia,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of, they don't have water heaters in a lot of places.
Okay, how do they heat the water?
They have a boiler system, but it's like a thing that people's houses get.
Okay,
Like the city makes the hot water and you just get it piped to your house.
whoa.
Yeah, like they have
How
whole
does the
infrastructure
ground
for
not
it
cool it?
because they just run it hot enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
But if you're like towards the end of the distribution plan, is your water like
I would
less
think
hot?
it's probably still pretty good because they probably run it in pipes through the tops of their sewer tunnels.
Right.
So it's being like it's in a warm space.
Yeah. Well, it's
And
very
they'd have a recirc line on it. They'd have pumps that are always circulating that water around
yeah.
so that there's always fresh hot water coming even if no one's using it.
It would be very Scandinavian if it was like geothermal water,
Well, that's possible, yeah.
which it might be.
And maybe it is.
Have you ever seen the people that heat their water by doing like black pipes on their roof?
Yeah, that's dumb. That's super old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I've-
like one of the first ways we did it.
I feel like heating your water in black PVC might not be good for you, but I don't know enough to say that definitively.
Why? Like, because you're afraid of
Like
plastic
leaching in there, yeah.
Yeah, like that happens anyway.
Oh, okay.
We run so much stuff in Aquapex and Wurzbo and shit, which is like plastic water lines.
Yeah.
So much.
Do you like, does it ever, you becoming a plumbing expert, do you think that ever, like, you know something that other people don't know and now you can't unknow it?
Yep.
Like how nasty the water system is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I only drink Brita water.
Oh, really?
I only drink Brita water. If I buy bottled water, I buy like Fiji or Evian.
Because you're that scared of the water.
Yeah, it's gross. That shit, man, your body's mostly made up of water.
Yes.
Like, I also love, like, fucking stupid health shit. So, like, if you're consuming consistently water that's garbage, like, it's fucking terrible for you, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to, yeah, I mean, it's the one thing you consume all the time, every day.
Yeah, and it, like, absorbs into your being.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be conscious. I don't know. I the plastic thing is really bothersome. I don't like it.
Well, we're all so full of plastic now, too.
It's so gross. Copper was good because copper, the water goes through the copper cleans it.
Yeah.
Even though it looks all corroded and shit inside, where you like get the pitting and stuff,
Yep.
it's cleaning that water.
Okay.
Yeah, the only, I guess, issue, like a reasonably big issue with copper is I don't know what the effects of ingesting copper on a regular basis are.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, they used to do for, what are they, IUPs?
I don't know.
Like the anti-pregnancy
IUDs?
IUDs? Yeah.
Yeah, they're copper.
There's copper rings, which is a thing they used to do because it causes,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, there's
whatever.
something in there.
Yeah,
The copper is the active ingredient.
Yeah,
in it.
that's what makes you not get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It throws off, it fucks with your hormones, I think.
Yeah.
That just stops
So
the
that's what I'm
production.
saying. Is it not good to be
You're
drinking
not a
water
woman,
from...
you're fine.
Yeah, but I'm fucking...
What if it works the opposite and now you are pregnant? Because you've been drinking water in the
Copper water,
pipes.
all the water. It's possible, you know?
I wanted to talk about something.
Yep.
It's a big day, 2 days after this comes out.
What?
Groundhog Day.
Is it?
It's Groundhog Day on
Is
Friday.
this because he looked up Wyerton Willie today?
And I looked up a lot of shit about Wyerton Willie today.
All right, give me a
And-
spiel. I'm excited.
Okay, I just have some facts, okay?
Yeah, lay 'em out.
So everyone treats their groundhog differently, right? And like a whole bunch of places in the States and Canada have groundhogs. The most famous Canadian one is Wyerton Willie. I didn't know like upwards of 10,000 people go.
Yeah, to a town that has like 4,000 people.
Yeah, this is fucking huge. And they'll pull them out in like a box and they're like, Willie! And everyone goes fucking
Dude,
bananas.
it's like fucking WWE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wake them up with fireworks.
What?
That's how they wake up the groundhog at 7:45 a.m. is they light off fireworks near his burrow to get his ass up.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
I'm not joking. That's how you do it.
What, does he just have a burrow that's out there?
I think they put him there's
They
like a
put him
burrow.
in-
They put him
they
in there
make
because
like
he's a
a-
celebrity.
Yeah, they put him in like a fake burrow. It's like a little
Yeah.
setting, right?
Yeah, they're like royalty. We are on the 5th Wyerton Willie.
Yeah, I know. I knew that.
Yeah.
He's died multiple times.
He's died a lot. Willie the Third or Willie the Fourth, also known as Wee Willie because he was little,
Okay.
killed his kids.
What?
Yeah, he had like 2 little babies in his burrow that were like his,
Yeah.
and he smothered them and killed his 2 babies.
Okay.
But they couldn't prove. And I'm like reading this, and it's like there wasn't enough evidence to stick, but it was probably him. Like they actually put him on fucking trial for this.
They're like, Wyerton Willie, you fucking murderer.
Okay, so there's Wyerton Willie, and we know he dies. Then there's Puxcatawny Phil,
Yeah,
whatever,
from Philadelphia.
from Philly.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah,
That
he's a
is
huge one.
He is a huge fucking deal. He's the most famous groundhog in the world. Okay.
Is he really?
Yes. According to them, he has never died.
What?
From
Fuck
1880.
off.
According to them, he's never died.
He's never died.
He's never died. They say he's the same one. And there's like an organization of groundhog guys that like run this and put this on
Take care of him.
and take care of him and stuff. And they're like, Phil speaks a language called groundhogese, and only we can hear it. So they talk to this groundhog and be like, yeah, okay, yeah. Phil says, like they actually do that.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts.
Do you
And
want to
then
go to Philly?
the name of where he lives. Hold on. It's where they find him and where they like hold him up. Because they like hold him up like a fucking Super Bowl trophy. And they're like, Phil! And everyone's like, yeah! And it's this fucking groundhog.
Dude, we should go to Philadelphia next year. Like, not in like 3 days. But in like next year, we should plan to go to Philly for Groundhog Day. You know how exciting
I
it
know.
would be?
And when you're there, you can only speak like Pennsylvania Dutch. You're not allowed to speak English or you get fined.
Pennsylvania Dutch? What does that mean?
It's like Low German. It's like a dialect of
Oh,
German.
like kind of like, yeah, fucking.
Yeah, so they hold on. Yes. So the guys that run it, the groundhog dudes, they're named the Inner Circle. Like it's actually fucking there's so much lore.
It's culty, yeah.
There's so much lore about this. Oh fuck, where do they find him? It's actually crazy. It's like Nobbler's Grove or something like that.
What? They keep him in the wild?
I think so.
What, he's kept in like a sanctuary or something?
Yeah. And then they like bring him out. Gobbler's Knob is where they keep him. I'm not even joking. Gobbler's Knob. Okay? So Phil has never died for 140 years. According to them. He's been the same groundhog every time. He's not. But that's the story.
Maybe, though.
But I guess the tradition started because there were these fucking weird guys. They called themselves the like Groundhog Lodge back in the 1800s when dudes just had lodges. And they would go and fucking hunt groundhogs. And to eat them. Right? And then it just started.
Tawny Filch spoke to them, and they
Yeah,
were
and he was the stop. So then it turned into the celebration of like hanging out and celebrating the groundhogs and eating not groundhog.
That is so weird.
But my favorite groundhog, because there's tons. My favorite, hold on, I gotta make sure I get his name right. I found out about him today. Is Georgia's groundhog. General Beauregard Lee is his name. He used to be called the General Robert E. Lee after
Okay.
the famous Confederate general.
Yeah.
He lives in a tiny version of a plantation home, like a little white plantation with the columns on the front. He lives in there. They don't wake him up with fireworks or anything. They wake him up by playing Reveille on a bugle. Like, they do that, like, outside, and he just comes out the front door whenever they want to fucking see him. And when he gets to see his shadow, when he gets to see his shadow, right?
So how does the actual thing work? I've never understood this.
If he sees his shadow and gets scared back into his hole, then we get 6 more weeks of winter. But if he comes out and he's fine, then we're getting an early spring. That's what they say.
What if he comes out and he's just chilling?
If he's just chilling, then they're like,
Spring's coming.
spring's coming. But if he comes out and he's like, it's because it's too cold, and then he goes back in. And he knows winter's still around.
Yeah, it's like still wintry.
That's like the thing. But they just put him in there. You know what I mean? But I fucking love Groundhog Day. This shit is insane. I'll show you the video of General Beauregard Lee, who's also has a honorary doctorate, PhD, from the University of Georgia in meteorology. Predicting the weather.
What?
Yeah, so he's actually Dr. General Beauregard Lee.
Can you Dr. General?
Like, I don't know what goes first in the titles.
Dr. General.
Dr. General Beauregard Lee, formerly Robert E. Lee.
Can you imagine being a meteorologist and being like, oh yeah, I'm as educated as a fucking groundhog?
Yeah, this is my actual peer.
Yeah.
This is my equal in this subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got an honorary doctorate.
That's brutal.
And then, okay, this is my last
keep
my last groundhog story. So there's one in Staten Island.
Okay.
Chuck. Right?
Yeah.
He doesn't just do the Groundhog Day. He predicts the weather all year round. He lives in the Staten Island Zoo. Okay? So he's there, but it was always the it was the tradition for the New York mayor to hold him up when he was predicting the Groundhog Day thing.
Yeah.
Until Bloomberg was the mayor.
Michael Bloomberg?
Yeah, was the mayor at the time. Chuck bit him, and then they're like, we're going to replace him next year. And they never saw him again. So they just took this groundhog out back and killed it for biting Bloomberg. Right?
Yeah.
So he gets replaced, Chuck gets replaced by his daughter, another groundhog, and it's de Blasio as the mayor the next year. De Blasio fucking drops it halfway through the ceremony onto concrete. Like, he's got this fucking groundhog up and just drops him, or drops her, hits the ground, and she dies 3 days later. So now New York mayors aren't allowed to do the groundhog
And are we
thing anymore.
back to Chuck now?
No, Chuck's dead.
So-
They killed Chuck after
So
Bloomberg.
there's no more Staten Island one?
Well, I think there's one in there. I don't know if his name is Chuck, though. But I think there's a Staten Island
That's
hog.
fucked up.
I know. Like, imagine your fucking ego as the New York mayor. Like, you get bit by a wild animal and you're like,
Kill that fucking
kill
thing.
that fucking thing. Make it look like an accident.
Yeah.
That's very Staten Island.
It is, yeah. Bloomberg's a big business guy, man. That doesn't even shock me. That dude is...
That he was just so cold-hearted. He's like, kill that thing.
Kill it. Yeah, you ever seen him interviewed?
Yeah, he's creepy, eh?
Yeah, Bloomberg's fucking bad,
He's
motherfucker.
insanely wealthy, too.
He is
I think he's worth,
insanely
like,
intelligent.
400 billion?
No,
that's too
Come
much.
on.
It's a lot of money.
He's not worth as much as you think, but he's like also almost definitely got like net worth you don't know about. $96.3 billion.
96, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. And that's US.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this dude? Yeah, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. He looks like an evil
that
villain.
Dude orders.
That guy orders the death of groundhogs.
Yes, he does. Damn
He looks
straight
like
he does.
if you were to watch a Batman movie, he would be in the big swivel chair. You know what I mean? Lit from below.
I don't know. I actually kind of think Bloomberg's a decent guy.
Yeah?
To be totally honest with you,
He's just creepy looking?
he just looks and talks like, because I think he's extreme. Well, his whole life, all he does is like fucking stock investment analytics.
Yeah.
He's an economist.
Yeah.
So like that's all he does is numbers and shit. Like he's a hella genius.
Yeah.
But You know, like, so he just seems like that, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I've heard him talk about a lot of things, and, like, he warned about 08 well before it happened.
Yeah.
Like, caution the government was like, heed my warning.
Well,
You're
apparently a
gonna fuck
lot
up.
of people that actually know things knew that was coming for a
Yeah,
while.
we're like, you're fucking up. Like, do something about this.
And
And,
then-
they were like, no, our rating system says it's okay. And all these economists were like,
This is
it's
gonna
wrong.
I
It's
know.
wrong. Look into it.
And it's like nobody has this feeling of like we have all this money flowing in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We're making a lot of money. We can do this forever and ever.
Yeah.
This will never
This
end.
is 100% sustainable.
Yo,
Yeah.
This is like never been a bubble.
It's brutal. It's
I know.
brutal.
How does everyone always figure out that you're in a bubble when it bursts? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody in the .com bubble was like, maybe we shouldn't be paying $2 million for a barely functional website, expecting crazy returns.
Why not?
Because nobody knew how to use the internet yet.
Yeah, but it's a .com bubble, and it barely burst.
The .com bubble burst hard.
And recovered quick.
And recovered, but burst hard.
You know what I want?
What?
Here to all you homeowners out there.
Yep.
I want the housing bubble to burst in
Big time.
North America.
Big time. I
Just
would love it.
explode.
I want to buy a house for $110,000.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
I want like a decent house, $100,000.
$100,000, 3% interest.
Yeah, and all these fucking cocksuckers listening right now are like, you son of a bitch!
You remember when you bought that?
Don't put that out there! I spent way too much on my house!
Yeah. They
I'll never pay this off!
bought an $800,000 house that was $300,000
Like
5 years ago.
5-6 years ago. It's not my fault, you dumbass.
Oh. It would be nice to own a home.
It would be.
I want to have a backyard.
Yeah, you know what? It's not unreasonable. There's so much open land in this country.
I know.
It's not a crazy thing.
But there's a lot of land in this country that sucks balls.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? You can still buy a house up by north of Timmins.
Yeah, but who wants to live near Timmins? The smell alone.
Hey, it's a great place to live.
No, that's not true.
I'm joking.
That's not true at all. Everyone who I know from Northern Ontario, you know how we joke about Hamilton?
Yeah.
Timmins is their Hamilton.
No, it's not.
It's the
Timmins is
butthole
their
of the north.
Toronto.
Yeah, but Toronto's got cool shit in it. Timmins doesn't.
That's got some cool shit.
Like what? Shania Twain for 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't she move there when she was like 8?
No, I think she was born there.
I think she moved there.
No, I think she's from Timmins.
Okay.
Don't take that away from them. They don't have.
They don't have much.
Yeah, they got Kid
What?
Creek.
They've got
They got
inbreeding.
Kid Creek Mine.
They've got mining. They've got
Kid Creek is
timber.
the deepest mine in the world, isn't it?
Might be. They have the
think
timber
so.
industry, mining and timber,
Which is
notably
so scary to think.
notably safe employment options. They have pain pills. They have alcoholism. What else do you need?
Never mind, it's not. Oh, cool little fact. Deepest mine in the world.
Yeah,
Is
your mom.
Anglo Gold Ashanti's Pyongyang Gold Mine near
In China.
Johannesburg, South Africa.
Africa.
Damn. It's all... In 2012, it reached a depth of 3.9 kilometers below the surface, and later expansions have resulted in digging below the 4-kilometer mark.
That's deep.
The mine has produced 405,000 ounces of gold.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
That's a lot of gold.
I know it's a lot of
An ounce
gold.
gold, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like, I was expecting tons of gold. You know what I
Damn.
mean? It's heavy.
Maybe Kid Creek's the deepest in Canada.
Maybe. Would you rather live in Timmins or South Africa?
Timmins. Yeah.
Yeah, South Africa
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, Kid Creek's 9,800 feet deep.
That's crazy.
Oh, it is the world's deepest base metal mine
Okay.
below sea level.
Okay.
It's got a shaft bottom at 9,889 feet deep.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Kid Creek's fucking crazy. You drive by, it's a big ass thing, and it's just flat.
Yeah? Just a big
yeah.
ass hole in the ground?
No, like it's just buildings built over top of the entrances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna have a big hole that goes 9,000 feet down.
Why not?
That's crazy.
That they do mine like that all the time. There's a
Open
big
pit
ass hole.
mines?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, I'm sorry for not knowing the intricacies of mining.
Well, I
That's
thought
my
you would
bad.
take a minute, you know? Take a fucking second.
It's your job to educate me on this
That's
stuff.
fair. That's fair.
What do I know about fucking? I'd probably rock it in the mines.
No, I don't think you would.
I would.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not tall. They don't like tall guys in the mines.
Dude, they're big. They're big guys.
They're big guys, but they're not tall.
They are tall.
They are not tall. They want little guys in the mines, like rats.
No, I don't think. I think you're wrong.
They do. They want little guys.
Dude, have you seen people from Timmins? They're huge bushwhackers.
That's from the weird shit in their water.
No, they're massive. They're like fucking these huge beasts.
Yeah, those are the guys that are outside the mine.
Those are the guys that work in the mine.
No,
they
those
work
are the
in
timber.
the mines.
Those are the timber guys.
timber guys are also big.
Yeah, the tall guys cut trees. The little guys go in the mines, away from the sun,
Away from
out of sight of people, and they only bring them down there in the dark, and they leave work in the dark. They
That's not
never
true.
see the sun because nobody wants. They're weird. They get like blue
Dude, miners
skin.
are so normal.
That's not true.
Miners are very normal people.
That's not true.
They're most of Northern Ontario's like people.
Yeah, I know.
Most of them are miners.
Yeah, I know, and they're fucking creepy people up there. Man.
No, they're not.
The north of Ontario scares me a little bit.
It's because you're kind of soft.
I'm not soft at all.
You're kind of
I'm
soft.
hard as nails.
You're kind of soft, and I think they probably just freak you out a little
No,
bit.
they're like a different people from the north.
Yeah, they are different people up there. They're totally different people. I'll agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I like 'em,
And then
though.
they come down here.
No, I like them. They're cool shit.
I'm joking.
Northerners are good
I
shit.
do like northern Ontario people if you stay away from the French areas.
The fucking whole thing?
There's pockets of French up there. You got to be careful.
Yeah, there's pockets from
'Cause
Owen
there's-
Sound North.
Yeah. I don't know why they all went up there.
Because they're French.
They wanted to get away from down here.
Yeah, they fucking don't like us.
You have
They
a
were
whole
like, down there, they are the fucking English.
Sacre bleu.
Get me the fuck away from them.
You get your own whole province. Why are you fucking coming to mine?
They actually have multiple provinces.
Well, yeah, New Brunswick, right?
New
That's very
Brunswick's
French.
the only actually bilingual province in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, Quebec is not bilingual. It's French.
it's French. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
there's
The
just
French.
spots where that speak English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, New Brunswick's the only technically bilingual province.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, I mean, like...
New Brunswick kind of is just a little offshoot of Quebec, though.
No, they're Maritimers. They're not the same as Quebecois.
No,
No, they're like true Maritimers.
okay.
Yeah, New Brunswick and Nova Scotians are like maritime folk.
And Newfies.
And PEI. And then Newfies are like their own thing.
Their own thing. Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
I know. I think I'm pretty sure it's like Newfies are more akin to like.
Newfoundlanders, because some of them get some of them are like, yeah, I'm a fucking Newfie, and it's weird. But then some of them that are like a little more, like kooky, they get like
They
real,
get kooky.
they get real butthurt if you say Newfie, and I don't know why. I'm like, you're a fucking Newfie. Like
You're a Newfie. That's what you are.
That's I
I see
I'm a
you
fucking
eating that
Mainlander.
log of bologna.
Yeah,
You know what I
I'm a
mean?
mainlander. There's a difference.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get butthurt about that. What about the Labradorians?
Labrador people are like kind of fucked.
They seem like
Labrador is beautiful. That's a huge bucket list for me.
Labrador.
Yeah, I would love to go to Labrador.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, like it's beautiful. You can just fucking like canoe and kayak around for like weeks
Oh yeah,
and not be in civilization.
Canada's good for that. We have lots of that.
Yeah,
You can just
we have
if you-
most of the world's fresh water.
yeah, like a lot of it.
Yeah, you know why? Because we're fucking sick, and that's right. When you guys are all starving to death and not giving you a fucking ounce.
Starving to death.
Yeah, well, dehydrating to
Okay.
death.
Like
It's a
starving.
form of starvation.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight
And
you on
I
that one.
promise when they're on their way over, like, we need water, help us. I'm gonna be like, go back over there.
Or I'll sick all my mining guys on you.
yeah, that's
And they're gonna
fucking
look
scary,
like
dude.
the goblins from.
Yeah, you say that.
in the mines
Russia
of
couldn't
Moria.
beat the miners.
That's true.
Fucking Ukraine's still going, bitch. Yeah. Dude, their trenches are filled with like 40-year-old miners.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just dudes.
Yeah, just old dudes sitting there smoking darts that have worked in salt mines their whole life. And they're whooping ass.
Yeah, they got
So
something.
like, yeah, I got like 5 bullets left and 2 packs of darts. And
That'll
I
do.
plan to kill at least 10 guys.
Well, I think the difference is there's defending your homeland, and then there's being like an 18-year-old Russian kid who got
Told to go,
drafted
yeah.
into the fucking war, doesn't want to be
Doesn't
there,
want to be there.
is
Doesn't want
terrified.
to attack fucking Ukraine.
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
Yeah, brutal.
But, you know, not fighting is like
Yeah, can
also
we
a death sentence.
Just
So.
fuck. Yeah, well, you know what though? Just don't be attacking people. Stop it. Stop attacking people.
What do you mean?
People need to stop doing that.
Breaking news.
War is
the
bad.
war.
War
It's
is
time
bad.
to stop now.
War's bad. Certain places you can war them up a little bit.
Who needs to be warred up?
Like fucking honestly, the guerrilla groups in the Congo. Somebody needs to do something about that.
You need to war that place up. We need to amp up the
We
war.
do need to amp up the war there because you got like fucking rebel guerrilla groups that go around just destroying infrastructure because they're
Yeah.
15-year-olds that never grew up.
That's a full-grown man in the Congo.
yeah, and they just like they're dumb as fuck, and they're
I mean,
like,
we say
we should break everything. Why? Because someone else put it there, and it's like, bro, that's fresh water, and they're like, we're fucking so thirsty. It's like, yeah, then stop breaking the wells.
they're like breaking the well.
And then there's a bunch of
here-
innocent people there, and these fucking idiots just got like, fuck those guys. Go in and war them up.
war them up.
Yeah.
You just hear like helicopter blades. No, I think it would be music now that they would be playing in the helicopters.
Oh, true.
You know, like Fortunate Son was a big song at the time.
Yeah,
So like as they're coming, you think they'd have like Ice Spice
I don't.
Playing.
No, I hope not.
or like fucking
No, it'd
Chief
be Master of Puppets.
yeah, it might be Master
They'd come
Puppets.
over the horizon and be down.
Lamb of God.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else needs to get warred up a little bit.
I don't even think for like specific reasons, just because I think it'd be fun to have a war there, like Argentina.
Yeah, we should be killing those Nazis.
But like, yeah,
They're
Argentina.
still there.
I know. They're
they're still hanging out
I'm
with
pretty
Nazi
sure the world's
stuff.
second biggest Oktoberfest is in Argentina.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
the first one's in Germany. But you think they could do like over the Andes, like Chile and Argentina?
Oh, that'd be a cool war.
That'd be a cool war in the mountains.
Be hard to do. You'd be fit as fuck after that war.
Just a bunch of dudes on skis.
You know who I don't want to war up, to be honest? This is a hot take.
Yeah.
Kind of leave the cartels alone.
Why?
Because
I agree, but I want to know why you think so.
Because when I look at the governments of the countries where they're very dominant, those governments are so corrupt and do a lot of bad things.
Mm-hmm.
And the cartels have a very high tendency. I'm not saying they're perfect. Like, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they do a lot to provide for the communities that they deal with.
Well, in a lot of places, the cartel is their government.
yeah, and
because
they like
the
make sure they
actual-
have food and fresh water and education.
Yeah, because
Employment, you know
dead
what I mean?
people
Like-
can't stomp your cocaine for you.
Yeah, like I know it sounds bad to
Yeah.
us, but like when you're there living in squalor and it's like, oh, you can have your shit government that's going to come steal your money and provide you with nothing and let you die. Or these guys,
Who look really cool.
they look cool and they're going to give you fresh water and like safe drinking water and food. You know what I mean? Like you're going to go with the guys who are going to keep you alive.
Yeah, you get to listen to Gasolina all day.
To be sick.
You get to have an AK-47.
Gasolina.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It always gets me pumped
Yeah.
up. But they're always listening to it in their white Toyota trucks
Yeah.
with just bricks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bricks in the
Like
back.
Pablo Escobar, people loved him, did they not?
I think so.
He was like well
I
received.
think in the countryside he was well received, and then in the cities they hated him.
Well, because in the countryside they were impoverished as fuck, and
Yeah.
he was giving them
But
proper resources.
his what he was doing made the cities much more violent, and people didn't like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and then
don't
like
get involved.
I know Colombians, it's like a point of shame, the cocaine trade for a lot of them.
Is it really?
Yeah. Because that's what everyone thinks when you're like, oh, I'm from Colombia. The first thing that snaps in your mind
Cocaine.
is like, you're a cocaine farmer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of them.
A lot of them are.
Yeah, like a lot of people are involved in that trade.
Yeah.
It is an enormous part of their economy.
They say every gram of cocaine cost one human life.
No way.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
In the whole process of it.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah. That's fake news.
That's fake news to
Yeah.
make people feel bad for doing blow?
That's to scare people out of that shit.
And you know what? We need more people doing cocaine. The world would be so much more efficient. It'd be so annoying.
Not everyone does well with cocaine. Some people turn into assholes.
Yeah, but they'd be on task, I feel. You know what I mean?
That's one way to look at it.
Do you know how loud the street would be, though?
Oh, yeah.
Just everyone talking to each other.
Yelling over each other all day.
Yelling,
It'd be
telling
brutal.
stories that nobody's listening
It'd
to.
be like we were in Toronto all the time.
Yeah. But imagine
Everywhere.
Toronto if everyone was suddenly a gram and a half
I don't
deep.
know that they would be better.
I feel like workplace accidents would go up.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
But I mean, look at the restaurant industry. It functions fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
It actually doesn't function fine
No,
at all.
it's brutal. I was really thinking about this the other day, like the general approach to making money in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You just hurt yourself.
no, I mean, like just the general structure. I'm like, you can streamline all of this and be profitable. And they're like, that's not how you do it.
No.
It's like, that is how all the other industries do it.
Yeah, they just streamline and make things more efficient. But
Yeah.
for some reason, we've got a million...
Yeah, little nuances that we can't possibly get rid of.
Half the industry, from supplier, like farmers even, to suppliers to restaurants, everything's built on like handshake deals too.
Yeah.
Everything is like a handshake and I'll get you back if you help me out with this. There's never any like just business relationships.
No.
You know, every supplier you use is because you know a guy who knew a guy, and they'll hook you up with like the best stuff for like the same price, or they'll knock a couple bucks off. But you gotta like take them out to dinner, or you gotta give them some wine,
Or when they come in,
Or when
with
they
their
come
family,
in,
you're
yeah.
fucking comping some shit.
you're
yeah.
comping some shit, and it probably all evens out as if you were to just buy shit. But for some reason, we all have to feel like we're like mob guys.
Yeah, it's it's one of the last few industries where it's like very Wild West.
Yeah, and I mean,
You know,
even,
like-
like now it even is less so than it was, but
It used to be brutal.
now it's still pretty much like that, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
cleaned up.
strange.
It's cleaned
It
up
has
a lot.
cleaned up a bit.
I
People
think
get
restaurant
treated
industry as a whole is cleaned up. Like, we joke about blow, but I don't really see a lot of drugs in kitchens anymore.
No, what
It's not that people don't do them in their spare time, but like you don't see like drug use on the line the way
well,
you
no one
used
can
to.
afford it anymore.
Yeah, that's a big part of it for sure.
No, working conditions have gotten better at restaurants.
Working conditions are substantially better.
They used to be so mean.
People have human rights in a restaurant now.
It was funny, like at some point, chefs just decided like they're not going to throw things at people anymore.
Yeah, it just stopped.
It just stopped. Like that was just commonplace.
Yeah, or like burning people intentionally. That just stopped.
Throwing shit at them, screaming at them.
Screaming. Yeah,
some
it used to
reason-
be normal to just hear screaming come from the kitchen.
Yeah. I've been like dressed down, screamed at
Yeah.
before.
Oh yeah.
And it was like I just had to take it. And everyone else around me was like, shouldn't have fucked up.
yeah,
Like-
like, so
like-
normal.
At some point, everyone realized, like, oh, we're at work. Like, you can't talk to people like that.
Yeah, that's rude.
That's just a guy. Like,
yeah, well, you're just
just
being an
because you're his
asshole.
boss, you can't tell him to go fuck himself. It's
Dude,
work.
do you remember when like it was normal for a chef if you fucked up and they like bop you with a hot pan?
Yeah, if you didn't move.
If you didn't move, just like burn you.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, yo, you can't fucking do that to
I know.
people.
Like, you do that in, like, any other scenario. You're, like, in an office job and someone won't get out of your way. Just, like, hit them with the lighter real quick.
yeah, like
Oh,
what?
You would get arrested.
Yeah.
Actually.
yeah, I know.
But for some reason, we're like, yeah, that's how it is.
That's how it is. It's fine.
It's fine. Well, I think there's like there's a type of guy that got shit on for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And then finally got promoted up to being in charge of people. And instead of being like, I'm going to make my work environment better, or make the work environment better for my guys than it was for me, they're like, it's my turn to be mean.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. That's
You know?
how it went for a long time.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
like, So you can't yell at people like that. Well, I got yelled at like that.
It's crazy
so
now too, like how much people actually are cognizant of safety.
Yeah.
Like they used to throw around hot oil and shit. People used to get burned and stuff. Like it is a miracle people didn't lose eyes on the regular.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
The amount, and food safety too.
Food safety
shit used to be so lax.
Yeah, that chicken's been out for 8 hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
Throw it in the fridge.
It's not like super hot in here yet.
Yeah, it's not that warm in
Cook
here.
it off. If you cook it off right now, we're okay.
We're okay. As opposed to 15 minutes from now, then it's really not okay. It's like, what?
It's like, I don't think that's how it works, man.
Yeah. Or like fucking
It's
fryer oil, guys, like some like allergies and shit.
Yeah.
When it used to be like, oh, so-and-so's got an allergy, be like, oh, don't worry about it, like, fucking oil's hot.
Yeah, the oil's burning off the fact that there was a peanut in it.
Yeah, like, nah, dude. It's dangerous.
Oh my god, changing hot oil just in a stock pot?
Yeah, you can't do that anymore, right?
You can do it.
Can you? Are you still allowed to?
Yeah, you're not really supposed to.
Because that used to be how it was done.
Yeah, up until like a year ago, that's how we did it.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I remember it was like, why are we doing... Like, I just thought about it one day as I lifted a 20-liter stock pot with like half an inch to the top.
Burning hot oil.
350-degree oil. And I was like, why? Like, if my hand slips, I'm probably just dead.
Yeah, you'll third degree burn a leg.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is like, I think dying might be better than that.
Yeah, no, I remember thinking that when I was like a young cook.
Yeah.
Being, you like go down and you kneel down and screw this shit into the fucking, into the fryer and like turn it off and open the fryer.
Yeah.
And it was like, they're like, make sure you turn it off before you do or it fucks it up. And now I'm like, fucking... That shit was like, it cooked the filter as it went through. And it'd splash out and it'd like splash and you're like, ugh. You like get little burns because it's just splashing. It's so unsafe. No safety glasses, nothing.
Nothing.
You're just like, yep. Just kneeling down beside death.
Yeah, my face is 6 inches from death.
From dying, yeah. Are these for us to have scotch? Mine's clean.
Is yours clean?
Yeah.
Mine is not. We should have a little scotch.
Yeah, it's 2 years.
To celebrate 2 years. Our baby.
I know. Do you want me to go get a scotch glass?
No, it's fine. We can use a cup.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. We should have got champagne. Oh. We got into that last time.
Yeah, we did.
There's 2 drinks in here.
I had champagne the other night, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, me and Chef Ben.
Keep an ear out, because we're going to do a little 2-year celebration thing.
Yeah, we're going to do it to all our fans and shit. We're going to do one in the next little while. Where we just do a party and kind of everyone, Oh, fuck right off. Come on. Let me see. What'd you do? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like... Splash.
No, the bottom of a bottle always fucks with me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What a beautiful bottle.
What a beautiful bottle of Glenfiddich 15-year Scotch.
Honestly, it was great.
All right.
Cheers.
To 2 years.
Slam it. Did you slam it?
Yeah, we're celebrating. Oh.
Well, there's a little bit in there. It's scotch.
I know. Oh, wow.
I love scotch.
I love scotch so much.
I love scotch and bourbon so much. Are we going to grab a drink?
Not after this. No, I can't.
It's 2 fucking years.
I know. We're going to have a
Do you
celebration.
see this?
We're going to have a celebration.
Look it.
What are you doing?
This for
Both
second.
on me?
Look at this bitch.
There you go. Back to the other bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah, 2 years, man. I'm actually really happy about
I'm
it.
very
Thank you
happy
for all
about
the
this.
people that have been listening since day one. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everybody that bought merch this year. We really appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who checks us out on YouTube and on Spotify and on
YouTube's
Apple.
been growing.
Our YouTube's a thing.
Yeah,
You can follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate what you guys have allowed us to do.
Speaking of this, the Reasonable Doubt Olympics.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this upcoming year.
Okay.
This upcoming
gonna
season, we're gonna do a little reno on the studio.
Yeah.
So there will be a new studio.
Yeah. Next episode there will be a new studio. Yeah.
And then we're also gonna figure out the Reasonable Doubt Olympics.
Yeah. Where we all do dumb shit.
Some super dumb shit.
I don't want to get hurt. I'd rather do dumb shit.
I'd
Getting
hurt.
I'd
we're
rather do
getting hurt.
gross stuff than get hurt. You know what I
we're
mean?
getting hurt a little bit though.
We're getting hurt a little bit.
Like,
Is it just gonna be me and you fucking wailing on each other?
No. It'll be you and me getting hit by like brick walls.
We're just gonna run into walls?
No, that's stupid. We would skateboard in it or something.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the year I learn how to skateboard.
Yeah, and you're learning to skateboard. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this. Also, I might be selling feet pics.
You're gonna do that.
Because I heard about this.
Okay.
Heard about this from our buddy. I'm not going to say who because I don't know if I want to put him on blast like that.
Rick Daisy? He
No.
was talking about it to me recently.
Was he?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
don't talk about it. Yeah.
He's got webbed toes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I didn't tell you. So
Was it him? Yeah, I know it was. Anyways,
we were talking about doing...
no one knows who Rick Daisy is.
No one knows. Actually, no one knows who Rick Daisy is.
Yeah, no, that's like, I feel pretty
That's
proud
a
of
fucking cool
Yeah,
nickname, though. Anyway, so we were talking about doing Hobbit, like Lord of the Rings themed
In,
Hobbit
like, in the
adventures.
moss.
Yeah, where it's like, and the toes are gripping the moss or something, you know?
Hobbit Adventures.
Yo, if some sick fuck wants to jerk off to my feet, like, you know what I mean, on a,
You're gonna
on a
have to
Lord of the
market-
Rings adventure.
You're gonna
with,
have to
like,
market
fucked up
this.
pinky toe, like.
I think you have enough friends that are curious enough to spend the money.
You think so?
You know what I mean? If you were like, hey, you have to tell everybody. This is the thing. If you're gonna do this, everyone you know will know.
They're gonna.
This
know.
isn't
I'm gonna be
something.
like, I am doing Lord of the Rings.
I'm
Blood
selling
Adventures.
pictures of my feet. This is where you can buy them. Make it like anonymous too, like so you don't see who's buying them.
No, I want to know.
Well, then people aren't gonna buy it.
Okay, fine. I guess.
Because then you're gonna look at that dude that like you haven't seen for 2 years.
And it's like, why
He's
is he
gonna-
buying
why did
pictures
he
of my
buy
feet?
pictures of my
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
You know that guy from high school that you always thought was really nice.
Yeah.
And then he turns up on there. You're like, why?
Sending you like really weird
I don't think
DMs.
you can make it anonymous.
I feel like you could.
I'm gonna go. What's it called? The
OnlyFans?
foot place. I think you can do OnlyFans.
Feet
Feet
finder?
pics? Feet finder. Feet
Yeah.
finder. Feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feet finder. That's what I'm gonna try to go on.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
want to do a reasonable doubt set? I could include myself.
We could do that.
I have some hairy fucking toes, dude.
And we could do it where it's like at the mic, like we're doing a podcast.
But it's their foot.
That's what I'm saying. Do a bunch where it's feet, but
But
they're
it's funny.
but it's funny. It's feet, and they're like going on an adventure, and the foot is the person.
Oh,
Right?
But it's feet at the microphones.
It'd be like foot at the microphone, right? And he's like, "Bark, bark, 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 bark."
I like it.
Dude, that's hilarious.
You could just be your feet doing random things.
Yeah, and I'm just my foot,
Yeah, in the park having a coffee.
right? Tell me that wouldn't be funny.
It would kind of be funny. Like, I think you would sell more on the funniness of it than the sexual part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a hilarious idea.
The thing is, the amount of people selling pictures of their feet for people to jerk off to, it's like there's more people selling than there are buying.
Really?
Because I think a lot of people were like, "That's an easy way to be a millionaire," but like, you could look up pictures of feet for free. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Why are yours so special?
Because you get the story. Because you
get the story and you
the
feel like
interaction,
you're
right?
Yeah, you feel like that's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
But-
fair.
So if you have this aspect, the humor with it, because someone could just go on Google and look up a dude's foot.
Yeah,
But, like-
so Rick Daisy's got the hairy hobbit feet.
Yeah.
So we were saying like a Lord of the Rings adventure.
You got to do one where like your foot's on the bottom and his foot is on top and your toes
Ah,
are like. If you want to do this, Chris, you're gonna have to get into it.
nah, it's so gross.
I'll be your guy's agent. Get out there and show your feet, you whore.
Show your feet, you whore. Bring back some money.
How much do we make this month, sugar?
Dude, tell me it's not a great idea, though. I was like, we could just be like Frodo and Sam, me and him. Like, our feet could be Frodo and Sam going on adventures.
You guys are going to look insane taking pictures of this.
Oh, we said we'll go out on hikes and shit and, like, take pictures of them on rocks and, you know?
You just have, like, you have to hire, like, 6 dudes to be the orc feet.
Oh, my God, like, fucking up orcs. Put a little
Swords
helmet on
and
my
shit.
big toe with a little sword.
Little
Like,
sword.
"Ah." With a glowing
Their feet
blue
laying
sword.
dead
Yeah.
because they're just laying down. I feel like there's some artistic...
This is hilarious, man.
There's tons of shit you could do here.
I love this. I love creative, stupid shit like this.
Your foot could be the groundhog coming out of the hole.
Dude, for Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
That's a great
You'd
way
have
to start.
You could do like you could do holiday themed.
You know what? I'll
Your
go and
Easter
get a
foot.
pedicure, and I'll just get the one foot done.
No, that's my good foot. You're
That's
like a
my-
hand model.
Yeah, like the other one, don't worry about that. That's a
Like the
mess.
hand models that have their hands like wrapped up
Yeah,
so people can't touch them and fuck with them.
yeah.
You just have one foot in like a special boot so that you don't get like a callus or whatever on your heel.
Yeah. You know what? This is fucking sweet,
There's
dude.
something here.
I think it's a great idea.
I think it is too. I think you guys are entrepreneurial enough to get that done.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm also actually starting the Instagram thing.
Oh, your fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's like
You haven't started
Have
yet?
you been running?
No.
Not once?
Not once I didn't run. I realized it's not my thing. Dude, the weather has been so ass. If you want me to start running, we're going to wait till spring. I'm not running through snow, dog.
Josh,
I can't do that. I'm not that
That's
guy.
what makes it hard. I've
Why
been
do I want
running
it to be
so
hard?
much?
Then good for you. You look healthy.
No. No.
If your dream is to have like go on a run with me day,
No.
Then,
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need you to start doing healthy running.
why?
Do a
Do you
month.
think I'm
you gotta
not
do
a
it for a
healthy
month.
guy?
You gotta do it for a month. You smoke Resgarts.
I smoke menthols.
Yeah.
From the reserve.
Yeah, cigarettes don't kill people. Putters kill people.
And I'm not smoking putters. I'm smoking Canadian menthols.
It's fucking gross.
It's not gross.
It's not good
that
for you.
bad.
It's not
It's
good.
smoking. Of course it's not good for me.
Well, some smoking's good for you.
Cigars.
DMT, cigars.
The anxiety weed.
Oh, I also got a fucking like 22-inch San Pedro cactus.
For peyote.
I'm not gonna turn it into peyote.
Okay.
It's really pretty.
If any law enforcement is listening, we are
No,
not turning it into
I'm
peyote.
actually not going to. I got it, and it's so pretty. I don't want to.
Was the original plan to make peyote?
Yes.
And now you've looked at it and you like it too
As
much.
soon as I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, it's so big. It's so
How
nice."
much did it cost you?
Like $30.
Just
Yeah.
get another one.
No, I know, but I really like this one.
Okay. Then get
Yeah.
another one and turn that one into peyote.
I think his name's gonna be Bob.
Bob the Cactus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he look like, does he have like the arms?
Nope.
No? What does he
It's
look
just
like?
a pole.
He
Yeah.
is just a pole.
Yeah. He's just,
You're too attached to this cactus
Why?
already, I can tell.
dude, I
Because
love
you've
him.
named it and you use gendered pronouns for your cactus, dog. You can't call it he.
Why not? His name's Bob.
His name's Bob.
I mean,
Bob is a nice name for a
it
cactus.
is. He's a very pretty cactus.
I had one of those cactuses.
I'll take a picture of him and show you.
You ever see those cactuses that kind of look like a dick that everyone had for a while? It's like a green spiky thing and then a big red bulb.
Oh yeah, so moon cactus. It's not actually a cactus.
No?
Like it's a cactus, sorry, but it's not one cactus. The red part on top is spliced to grow on top. It's two different species of cactus.
Oh.
Yeah,
It just looks like a dick.
yeah, yeah. Like a green weird dick.
I think for the new studio we should have some foliage.
Dude, we could put cactuses in here.
We could, yeah.
Although your cats come in here.
Yeah, but I
And the
can
one
keep 'em
cat's
out.
super retarded.
Yeah, it'll die.
Yeah.
It'll get defeated by
Could you keep him out? Would that be okay?
probably. We'll do some ideasing.
Yeah. I think I want a cool piece of taxidermy in here.
I think so too. I like taxidermy.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Have you seen the ones that are like mice and they're wearing like fencing outfits?
Yeah.
I like that shit. I think that shit's hilarious.
Yeah? We also got to start having people on the show.
I don't know. I kind of like this show.
You like just us doing
I
it?
like us as
That's
the
fair.
show.
Well, I'm just thinking they would bring us gifts.
Yeah. We should just make friends with people that give gifts.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
If you're listening,
You know what it is? You got to
you
stop.
want to get in the good books.
We're friends. All our friends make as much money as we do.
I want some rich friends.
And we're poor.
I want a friend who's got like multiple boats.
I have multiple boats. I have 3.
Big boats.
Yeah, 27-foot Islander, and 19-foot Lund, and my 12-foot aluminum.
I mean like 30 plus.
Dude, my 27-foot Islander is for the Great Lakes.
I know.
It's a huge
I
boat.
want
It
friends
seats,
with boats that you can
15 people.
I want friends where I can be like, hey, can I take the boat this weekend? And they'd be like, sure, I'll take my other one. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I want like a rich dude to basically finance my life is what I want. And do favors for me.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
No.
It'll end up being me.
No, because I like you too much. This guy would be entirely to take advantage of.
Wow, that's rude.
Well,
You can't be doing
I
that.
mean, I feel
Just
like
improve your friend. No, all you gotta do, okay.
I
here-
like my friends.
You gotta,
That's why they're my friends.
I know, but just improve your friend selection as life goes on. To be geared more towards like
Yeah, but what do I offer?
not much.
Sexual. That's going to be it. I'm going to have to suck dick
Like
for yacht
okay,
stays.
our friends are awesome, and I like our friends.
What are you saying right now?
Hold on, no, here's what I'm saying. But like, you ever notice old guys will befriend someone who like they like and get along with,
Yeah.
but they can do like expensive shit together. You know?
I don't think I've seen this. Like, explain. Like, what do you mean?
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I have some friends that all I do with them is play golf.
That is expensive shit.
That's what I mean.
It doesn't seem like it is.
It's expensive shit. Like, I have friends that the only time I ever see them is to go play a round of golf.
Yeah.
Or, like, to go play tennis.
Yeah.
Some, like, white folk shit, you know?
We are white folk.
I know, like, but some, like, real, like, bullshit white people activities.
Tennis is a bullshit white people activity.
It is, I
fucking
agree.
sucks.
Yeah, and we're not the best at it.
No.
Because all the people who are the best are not white.
I mean, I was going to say, like, I want... Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, no. It's just white people like being shit at tennis.
98% of tennis players are white dudes, and then the 2% that aren't...
Are very successful.
I was like, I wish tennis could be smaller, because I don't have the athletic ability to cover
Yeah.
a tennis court.
Do another rich people thing. Skeet shooting. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like make a buddy you hang out with the same way we hang out with our friends, because that's totally different. Like if I'm shooting the shit with someone, I'm just shooting the shit with someone. I like them.
Yeah.
You know, I like talking to them.
I want a guy to go
But
fox hunting with.
That's what I mean. Skeet shooting. Great activity. You ever
Yeah.
gone skeet shooting?
I have.
I have
Right
a buddy.
before prom.
I have a buddy that all I do is go skeet shooting with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't do anything else with him. We'll hang out and have a beer, maybe.
Skeet
Be
shooting?
like, oh, do you want to go shoot the skeet today? Yeah, son, let's go. We fuck off and go skeet shooting.
Skeet shooting was the first time I ever shot a gun. It's like 17.
Yeah.
Way too young, I don't think. I think I was too young. I didn't understand the ramifications because I was drunk. Which is probably not the best way to be for the first time you handle a firearm.
Pretty good, to be honest.
You know what, though? The two takeaways I had. One, it makes you feel tough to shoot a gun
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that, like, they don't feel different shooting a gun and you don't feel different holding a gun because you want to act like this responsible gun owner, you're lying. It feels incredibly tough and manly
awesome.
to hold a gun and shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Secondly...
Our buddy, I'm gonna get him out shooting. I'm gonna be his shooting buddy.
Okay.
That's my plan. He doesn't know this, but he does listen to podcasts.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. You can tell me later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't drop
He's a funny guy.
All of our friends are funny.
Ah, okay. Well,
Funny looking. The other thing I realized is it's really loud.
Guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty loud.
Yeah, we had like no hearing protection.
Oh,
we were like
yeah, you
outside.
gotta have the muffs on, man. Especially if you're just shooting. It's different if you're hunting like one shot or like even duck hunting. I'll like loosely put in plugs, but I want to hear stuff coming. So I like,
Yeah.
but you're only like shooting 5-6 shots every 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were shooting with like no hearing, and it was like pretty quick.
Yeah, no, can't be doing that.
No, it's pretty dumb. We're outside, so like,
What's the richest hobby you want to do? See, that's the thing. I love rich. I don't give a fuck.
rich
what anyone
hobbies
says.
are awesome.
Rich hobbies are great. Shooting guns, sailing,
Shooting
boating.
guns is only a rich guy hobby here. A
Oh,
lot
true.
of places around the
It's
world,
okay.
that's the poor hobby.
Yeah.
It's the only one they get to do.
I'm trying to think of what else. Golfing. I love
Polo.
golfing. I wouldn't be into polo.
I just want to ride a horse. Horse riding.
Horseback riding?
Yeah.
You want to go for a horseback ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a cowboy.
It's not the same, I think, but
I would show up with
you'd
spurs.
vibe with it. Yeah.
I'd vibe with it hard.
Okay. You
I would
can't wear spurs anymore. A lot of equestrian people don't like that.
Fine. I'll show up looking the part.
Okay.
It'd be like you wearing your normal
You want
clothes.
to go to the Calgary
And I'll be
Stampede?
wearing... Dude, I told you
My
about
fiance
the...
wants to go so bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the last time the Calgary Stampede was on, you had some fucking issue with it.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't really like this. And we're like, what the fuck
I
are you
have
talking
family
about?
in Alberta that do like that kind of
The
shit.
rodeo is like your shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's everything you love. It's animals. It's testosterone. There's girls with boobs. It's like everything you... There's beer. It's all the shit you like. You know?
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like, yeah, girls that chew tobacco there.
Wow.
You love that.
Yeah, it's like spit in a mouth.
Ugh. Just the really big, thick orange. And it wouldn't even
Yeah.
touch your teeth. It would just hit the back of your tongue and your throat.
Oh, okay. All right. Jesus Christ.
There is few things that
What's
make me feel
the
sick.
richest? What's like a rich hobby you want to get into?
Deep sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing?
Yeah. Like fishing like swordfish and stuff.
Oh my god, that's a fucking genius idea.
Yeah, where you get your boat with like your 8 rods on the back and you fight a fish for like an hour. You know that type?
Would you actually want to do that?
Yeah. Huge. I want to reel in like a 300-pound fish.
Damn. You know what?
That's like man versus beast.
I might make this happen.
In Miami. We can make that happen.
Oh, why'd you steal it? It was gonna be a surprise.
And then we go back into Miami and eat the fish we caught.
I don't think you have to eat the whole thing. Like, they keep a bunch of it.
Oh, like if we were to go with people?
Yeah, you have to take a charter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't just do it.
Yeah, what do you want to just rent a fucking tin boat? We get dragged out to sea, dude. Like, no.
In an aluminum boat, we're deep sea fishing.
Yeah, no fucking way.
No room for a fish on the boat.
How good's your endurance? You fight him for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, like right on your fucking groin. You see that where they get the
Yeah.
rod like right
you
in
have to
there?
have a rod holder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
why
have
not?
like a harness rod holder.
Or we could we could fish off a pier or something. I don't know. I want to fight a big fish.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want to conquer it.
All right. Honestly, if that's what you want, well, I'll make it happen.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
A lot of hunting seems like deception and unfair to me. Fishing is not it. Fishing is not unfair to me.
Why?
Because I feel like baiting a fish onto a hook and then fighting them. You know when you fight like a big fish.
Yeah.
That feels like more of a struggle than shooting a deer at a Salt Lick.
Okay, well, shooting a deer to Salt Lake's one thing.
You know what I mean, though? It feels
I think like if you go fucking sheep hunting, you don't think that's very fair. You know how many
Sheep
guys go
hunting?
sheep hunting and never even see one? Yeah, go
who
hike.
hunts sheep?
Bro, are you kidding? Mountain sheep, mountain goats and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The doll sheep and mountain goats.
Do you use a gun?
Yeah,
Oh, it's not fair.
bro. Good luck. Go for a doll sheep hunt, and then tell me how fair you think it is. You can't see them; they're white, and they can see you from like 1,000 kilometers away.
Maybe some animals should be hard to kill.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
what I mean.
get to them. They're super.
I know,
hard.
and they're like right on that sheer rock face.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, how are you gonna get over so you can make a shot at them? And then you start moving over and they just leave, and you're like, oh well, I'm fucked now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some animals you shouldn't It should be like incredibly hard to
they're
kill.
like they're spirit of the mountain, man.
So if someone is like, "Oh, I killed a mountain goat today," and he means like with his bare hands, I would be like, "Jesus Christ, that's a man."
Oh,
Just because of the level of difficulty that it would require.
Delusional, you know.
Yeah, mildly, sure.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of fairness.
I think you should be able to hunt bears with a gun to make it fair.
Why?
Because in hand-to-hand combat, you don't have a shot.
I might win.
You might win. Okay, fine.
Anyway,
You're different, though.
I'm built different.
Built different.
Built different. I had some last notes.
All right, yeah.
Asian carp are invading.
Asian carp? So
Yeah, I saw a
koi?
thing. Huh? No, Asian carp.
Okay.
Like it's a gray carp.
Are koi not carp?
They're also a species of carp.
Okay.
But like Asian carp that we get that are problematic, we're getting them up here.
Why are they problematic?
Because
Just
they
like-
take everything over and destroy everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's strange. I've never heard of a new species being introduced to an area and it going wrong. Usually
Yeah.
they just fit right in.
Yeah, it's like when the Italians drained that whole swamp area to deal with mosquitoes and then destroyed a mass amount of landscape.
That is the most Italian thing
Have you
I've
ever heard about
fucking
that? They were like, a lot of mosquitoes.
And drain of the swamp.
Yeah, their immediate
I will
solution.
be here eating my ravioli.
They were like, you know what? We'll just drain this wetland. We'll like cut a fucking thing in it and let it drain out. And then it'll dry up and we're not going to have mosquito problems because
You won't have anything else, though.
Dude, everything died.
Yeah!
And they were like, oh my God, repair the hole, put the water back. And it was like, yeah, dude, you're fucking breaking everything. Stop.
That is throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
It's like, we have a mosquito problem. We should set it all on fire.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, brutal.
That's pretty Italian
Yeah.
way of dealing with that, I think. You could tell no one really thought about it.
No one thought that through.
You think one guy was like,
Let's just drain
this
it.
seems extreme. No, shut up.
Quiet.
Shut up, you.
Men are talking.
Yeah.
How are we going to drain the swamp? Jimmy said this. It's a great idea. No
It's
more
like
thought
they've only
needed.
got 10 minutes left in the meeting before lunch and no one wants it to run long. So
Yeah.
they're like, fuck
Got a hole in that wall that keeps all the water in.
Yeah, what do they breed in? They breed in the water, right?
Get rid of the
Just
water.
get rid of the water. Everything else will be there.
Yeah.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, we don't need the water.
You don't need the water, turns out.
Everything
the
needs
water.
the water. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they just ran low for their pasta, so they had to take it out of the wetland.
Brutal.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right.
All right, well, take everything you heard today
With a reasonable
with a
amount
reasonable
of doubt.
amount of doubt. As always, we are your hosts, Eric Seagriff.
And J Money.
I just wanted to thank everyone again for
It's
letting
been
us
2
do
years.
this
Thank
for
you
2
very much.
years. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support. I love you so much.
Yeah,
Good night.
it's wonderful. Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.